find us eventually.
Oh, it's the same to me.
Not to me.
It was him.
And I think you have to think about the now.
Kyle, Dr. Camilo's research is even more promising than we thought. With the proper infusions, he believes we can enhance our telepathic abilities. To not just communicate, but to control. Camilo, perhaps you should explain.
Yes, sure. I'll try. It's a little complicated. As you know, Lydia and her people have unique abilities.
Right, like telepathy.
Not just telepathy. It's much more, or at least it could be. It goes beyond simple communication. With the proper enhancements, Lydia could connect directly with the mind of a non-sentient infected and activate specific areas of the brain.
And why would she want to do that?
Your average biter operates strictly on instinct, driven by hunger. Imagine if you could redirect that hunger towards prey of your own choosing.
You're talking about controlling the infected.
Yes, I believe it's very possible. The Baron has no idea of the strides I've made. With Lydia and her people, I have the perfect opportunity to prove my theory.
You could create an undead army.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, but yes, the possibilities are endless. However, we need your help.
My help? You know I got a D in high school chemistry.
I need certain rare substances to create the proper infusion. But they are located in a very dangerous area.
Okay. How dangerous?
In a volatile nest.
Wow. Okay. You know dealing with volatiles is no walk in the park, right?
I know. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't critical, Kyle. But it's your call.
Well, what do you need?
We need a sample of volatile plasma. Preferably from its larva.
Okay, that's crazy. But, well, if that's what you need, fine. I'll get that sample for you.
3.
What? What?
I'm not sure every sample will contain the correct protein. So, just to be sure, we are going to need 3. Each from a different creature.
You got any more levels of difficulty, Doc? Like, should I do it blindfolded? How about backwards?
Forwards is fine.
All right, I'll get your damn samples. I assume you have some particular nest in mind?
Yes, I can point you to one.
After the incident, the Baron restricted my access. He handed my project to Dr. Dittman and forced me to do all my testing in the field. That's why I was at that school. But despite the
Intellectual Joseph. And now there's a big fucking dilemma of what to do with him. Hope your day's going okay.
fucking volatile hive. I must be out of my goddamn mind. Lydia, I'm in the cave, but I'm not seeing any volatiles.
You will soon. You just need to go deeper.
What were you doing here? Another one of the Baron's twisted experiments. Where the hell did that thing go? guess I'm gonna have to get wet. That's just great. One down, 2 more to go. That was fucking nuts. Lydia, this stuff better be worth the fucking trouble.
You have it.
Yeah. All 3 samples.
Thank you, Kyle. Hurry back.
Good to see you. Our approach here is too soft.
I wish this would have went already. He's done so many bad things.
Here, all 3.
Great job. Let's hope Camilo's hypothesis is correct.
Yeah. Given everything I had to do to get these.
I trust him. With his vast understanding of the human nervous system, if anyone can figure out how to enhance our abilities, it's him.
So, what now?
Once Camilo has something, I'll reach out to you. In the meantime, the young woman who manages our supplies was asking for you. Her name is Jenna. Go talk to her if you can.
Olivia, I got another sample. I found it in the caves.
Wow, I didn't know about that one. Now, my turn. I found more information in those files. Meet me near the wastewater treatment plant.
You hunting monsters again? glad to see you made it in one piece. So what's this new information you found?
This might be hard for you to hear.
Well, just say it.
I didn't know this until now, but it looks like my father was the one who brought you to the Baron.
What?
But he didn't bring you here to torture you. He brought you here to help you.
Yeah, I guess the Baron had other ideas.
I'm sure my father wanted nothing to do with any of that.
Yeah. But he still brought me to the Baron.
Not voluntarily. I told you.
So, how was your dad's research project?
You were infected, but sentient. Part volatile, part human. My dad managed to restore your humanity. At least on the outside. Inside, you were something else entirely. The Baron wanted to replicate that. Replicate you. The chimeras were his attempt at that. To genetically engineer the perfect predator. But one he could control. But chimeras weren't his only goal. Camilo's area of research was another. Telepathic communication and mind control.
So what's this twisted motherfucker's endgame? What does he hope to gain?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe all that matters is ending him. You find any more chimeras for me?
All the data pointed me here. To the Baron's latest creation.
I'll let you know when it's done. You get to safety. Done. Now it's time to take down Daddy.
You do realize that these monsters share more DNA with you than the Baron.
Now, these aren't my babies. These are his murderous nightmares, and it's time for him to pay.
You think you're ready?
I better be. Because we're only gonna have one shot at this.
Kyle, the Rangers tell me the Baron is using something to make the infected even more dangerous. So, be extra careful out there.
Kyle, it's Lydia. Remember the samples you got us? Camilo ran some tests, and they look promising. Meet us at the gardener's cottage in the old park near the psychiatric hospital. We'll brief you.
captured another conversation. Sounds like the Baron is personally overseeing some kind of test. Listen.
I want to see how they perform. Observe closely and report any anomalous behavior.
What the hell is he up to?
Don't know. But whatever it is, it can't be good.
All right, Pietro, I got 3 more substations up and running.
That deserves a bonus. It'll be here when you get here.
Good, you're here. I've had my first infusion and feel stronger already.
Please take it easy. We need to do this incrementally. But if this works, additional infusions could potentially increase your power exponentially.
See that building? It's an old psychiatric hospital. One of the few that hasn't been looted yet.
And you're showing me this because...
For Lydia to reach her full potential, she needs a drug that's kept in that hospital's medical storage room.
And you want me to go get this drug?
We have no one else who can pull this off. No one else with your skill set.
Seriously. I just got back from a volatile nest and now you want to send me on another suicide mission?
Relax. If Lydia's abilities work, you'll be fine.
If they work?
I'll be with you every step of the way.
Wait, you're coming with me?
Not physically. Telepathically. Lydia has developed the ability to influence the minds of the infected.
Seriously?
We've completed a few very promising tests, but I think we're ready for the next big step.
But you're ready. This is all great in theory, but can we really trust this?
That's why we're here. This is just the beginning, Kyle. That's why we need you to find that drug. For now, her influence may be somewhat limited. So please, try not to bump into one.
All right, great. Thanks for the heads up.
It's gonna require a lot of concentration, and it's rather exhausting. So Camilo will be on the radio, and I'll focus on the infected.
All right. Kyle, are you ready?
Nope, not at all, but... fuck it, let's give it a shot. Okay, avoid contact. Steer clear of volatiles. Shit!
I can't hold on! I'm losing them!
Okay, they're not attacking. Looks like it's working.
Don't get too close to them, though. They might still snap out of it.
Yeah, could have told me that earlier, Doc, but good to know. I'll keep my distance. All right, any idea how I can find the medication storage room?
Yeah. Look for a sign that says medication storage.
Wow. Lydia wasn't kidding. You really are a genius. First floor, block B. Shit!
I can't hold on! I'm losing them!
Camilo, block B is locked down.
Most psychiatric hospitals use electromagnetic locks for safety, but they don't work without power.
Great, so now I have to turn on the power?
I'm afraid so. The electrical panel is probably in the basement.
Of course it is. Relax, I'm fine. It was nothing.
Fine, but don't forget, they might...
Yeah, I know. They might snap out of it. I got the power on.
Good. And now look for a hospital employee and take their keycard. That should get you into Block B.
Shit, I need to find that key card. Got a key card. Heading back to Block B.
Great. Do you think you could, hurry up?
I'm moving as fast as I can, Camilo.
Sorry, it's just really draining for Lydia. Don't know how much longer she can keep them under control.
Camilo, I found the storage room, but it doesn't have a card reader.
Is there a keypad on the wall with a touchpad?
Yeah.
That's a biometric reader, used to limit access to storage rooms. You'll need the fingerprint of a doctor who had access.
Well, I'm seeing a list of authorized doctors here. Dr. Metzner, Block B, Dr. Smith, Block B.
I guess you'll be looking in Block B for someone dead or undead in a lab coat.
Thank you, Dr. Obvious.
I'd start with the medical offices. They're usually downstairs.
Camilo, I got the power on.
Good. Now look for a hospital employee and take their keycard. That should get you into Block B.